some friends decide to spend the weekend in a forest hut. They were 5 people, Scott and Shelley, who had a romantic relationship, along with Ashley and Linda, who were friends, and Cheryl, who was Ashley's sister. After crossing an old bridge, they entered the forest. After some time, arriving at the desired hut. The cottage was quite old and abandoned. It was obvious that no one had been there for a long time. There was a storage room next to it full of tools and equipment. It was night and everyone was talking and laughing around the dinner table when suddenly a loud voice came from the hall. When they went there, they noticed a wooden door that was opened from the ground floor and led to a dark basement. Scott and Ashley entered the basement. It was very dark and terrible there. After a little search, they found a series of old things, including a tape recorder and a mysterious and strange book. A book that looks like it is alive and looking at them. They took those things out of the basement and turned on the tape recorder. Everyone sat around the tape recorder and started listening. The recorded voice introduced herself as a professor. He said that his specialty is research on ancient objects and subjects, and he and his wife came to this hut to investigate about an ancient demon called Kanda, but getting caught by ghosts and demons in the forest. He emphasized that whoever hears this message should leave this hut immediately, and then he started reading a verse. Cheryl, who was extremely scared, screamed loudly and told him to turn off the recording. Then she went to her room. An hour later, Cheryl was in her room when she heard a voice calling her name from the window. She followed her out of the hut and went into the forest. Suddenly, in the depths of the forest, she encountered an evil creature and she ran away from fear to reach the hut. She told the others that the words on the tape recorder were completely true and that they were surrounded by demons. Then, together with Ashley, they went into the forest by car to check, where they noticed something more strange. The old bridge was completely broken and ruined and they could no longer get out of the forest. So they returned to the hut and explained the story to the others. They were supposed to leave there immediately in the morning when the weather was clear. The girls were playing cards and Cheryl was watching outside. Suddenly, Cheryl took the form of an evil creature and said in a scary voice, "Why did you wake us up? All of you will be killed." The others were shocked to see this scene. She quickly attacked them. Scott pushed her towards the basement with a blow. She fell into the basement and then immediately closed the basement door. An hour later, Cheryl started threatening them from the basement and said, "Tonight, you will all be killed in a heinous manner, and we eat your souls." And then she laughed madly.